wood elves and humans. And like
I lean over to Alcoon and I say, "Easy boy."
So I'm gonna look for a tavern because I'm both trying to see if anyone knows about Cade's sister, the whereabouts of a halfling, and also if anyone has seen these orcs coming by on horseback.
Okay.
And I figure a tavern would be a good spot to start.
Sure, you can.
So is there a tavern around?
Yeah, there's taverns.
I follow Denny into the tavern.
Okay. So what I was gonna say, as you guys are looking at the tavern and just kind of like walking through these dirt streets, you notice a group of
Yeah, we got you, Holmes.
Sorry, I'm checking stream sound.
Do it.
You keep going.
You notice a group of 4 humanoids, and it looks to you like 2 wood elves, 2 humans, and they are like clearly on a mission to like leave town, almost like have like packed bags, and are like kind of booking it right past you guys pretty quickly and like with a mission.
The group of us? They're going past the group of us, or just?
They're going past the whole group, yeah.
Okay. So I just kind of like.
I'm sorry.
It's two wood elves, 2 humans, like bags packed, kind of like weapons strewn across their back, and they're like heading out.
Well, they look like they're going to have some fun.
I want to. I don't know if this is possible. What I want to do is I want to almost like pretend as if I'm accidentally getting in their way. I kind of bump into them, cause them to stumble, something that slows them down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Roll me a deception, because you're almost like.
And I'm gonna. Can we say that this deception is gonna be? It's gonna determine not whether or not I bump into them, but whether or not it
whether or
seems
not
how obvious it is.
I am committed to bumping into them.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like you're bumping into them, but I want to see what they think of it.
That's a 5.
Oh, okay.
Solid bump.
Solid bump, but they're pissed.
Yeah, you made like a pretty large tiefling, or like you're much taller than this group of people, and they're all males, by the way. And you just kind of like almost throw yourself into them, like clearly trying to like get their attention and like just bother them. And one of the wood elves looks at you and he says, "Can I help you?"
What did he say?
"Can I help you?"
Oh, I'm sorry, little creature.
Who are you calling little?
You.
What? That voice. Sorry.
Where are you guys headed? We're travelers too.
Travelers? Where do you come from?
What race is Brenda? What is her name? Becky. The girl that's with us.
Isley?
Isley.
Oh,
Thank you.
the other bee name.
Brenda.
Did you
Tell
say
you,
Becky?
Glenn Ellis's chances with Isley are going through the roof and Gorham's on a downward trend.
She's a human.
That'd be the worst D&D name of all time.
Brenda.
You come upon a fair maiden. My name is Brenda.
Just because I'm curious, my soldier instincts are kicking in. I want to do a perception check to see if I can determine if they're like kind of like experienced warriors or if they're like, you know what I mean, like scrubs like out there on there.
Roll me to, if this would be like I guess perception.
Oh, that was the best. That was so good.
10.
So you get you just being like warrior and like trained soldier. You get the idea that these aren't soldiers per se, but they look more like just like a local militia, just like a local
gangster or
no, not gangster,
okay.
not gangster. Like clearly warriors, but not like
they train themselves.
Yeah, almost like that. Like not part of like any organized.
Like they're in like an underground fight club
Sure.
kind of deal. Not like the,
Sure.
Got it.
But this one is still very perturbed at the giant teeth.
So I just say, I'm asking the questions here. Where are you guys headed? I'm playing into in my tone. I'm leaning into the fact that I obviously disrupted them. So to the point of like I know I didn't roll intimidation, but like since I couldn't play it off for whatever reason, I'm like basically like literally leaning into the intentionality of like.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I just want to do a religion check to pray for success. 22. So
you pray
good
for
roll.
Success.
Got her
Pray
my
very
prayers.
well for success.
Your God hears you, and
Yes.
He hears you, but it wasn't his will. So
Your god and or gods.
Yeah.
So this guy looks back at you and he says, "If you gotta know, we're going out for a hunt. Does that satisfy you?"
Nope. What are you hunting?
yeah, when he says hunt, Alkun, I just get like super like ooh, like eyes perking up. Like any interesting game around these parts?
Yeah.
Any interesting game?
Interesting. Nothing crazy. I mean, we got the normal, the deer and the bear and the elk and the boars and the squirrels and things. Nothing huge. But it's back to the voice again. I don't know why it just goes back to the voice. I mean, yeah, that's just nothing crazy.
So what are you hunting?
Didn't I just say we're just going out for a hunt?
Nope. You answered his question, and that's good because now he was most likely not gonna try to eat you. But you have to
eat me? Hey, whoa!
Can I while this is going on?
This is a village here.
While this conversation is going on,
Do
can
I
I
look-
pull Alkun to the side and have a little sidebar with Alkun?
Do I look like the kind of person that's concerned with what people think of me?
Obviously
Don't
not.
Chat
Don't
me
answer that.
chat me in the.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
answer
yeah.
that.
I'm gonna chat in here, and this is me talking to Alkun.
I'll shoot straight with you, little man. You're in a big hurry. There's some suspicious things going around in these parts. You're acting suspicious to me.
I'll tell you, the only thing suspicious to me is a big old demon girl bumping into.
He's got a point there.
We're trying to feed the village, and you're just in here just trying to disrupt us.
So you're trying to feed the village?
Yeah, I mean, we go out for the hunt. We come back with food. I mean,
Real
how
quick,
else
I
do we
missed
get
the
food around
part
here?
about
Well, listen,
experience.
I mean, where's the food coming from? The orcs up north? No. Where's it from down south through the mountains?
So,
you look like you've been
okay,
through there.
okay.
Obviously
I'm
not.
gonna. Hey, I'm sorry to get you all worked up, you excitable little freak. What if one or two of us in our party went with you guys on a hunt? Maybe we could help out, since we're gonna be here.
I'm in.
How about? What do you mean, how about? I mean, this is a hunt after all. You gotta be. Are you stealthy enough?
I'm definitely not. So
The Morthos is doing the fantasy version of the white guy blinking white guy meme. Are we stealthy enough?
So he takes a look at Alkun and he says, "You look like at the woods. Am I wrong?
Absolutely.
You got some axes. You got a bow on you or something?
Mm-hmm.
You can take him. And he takes a look at Borum. He says, you got no shirt on. What is that? What's up with that?
Yeah, but he also has a wolf or bear thing on his head.
Also,
So,
no
like,
pants, but
He clearly knows what he's doing.
What about you? You look like you've killed an animal too. You think you could help feed this village here?
If you're serious about this, I'll come with you. Yeah.
Am I serious about? What am I joking around? I'm just
I'll
All
get
the
on
time.
one knee.
I mean,
Like,
the way
if I
your
get on
voice
one knee-
changes, Pitts, it's hard to tell, which part is.
What'd you say?
So all the guys are like,
I'd be glad to join you. I'm always up for the thrill of the hunt.
the guys
Yep,
are
I'm with the
like,
turtle.
They're like, yeah, you can come. We could always
Cool.
use some more guys.
What about me?
I can also
What
shoot
time is it?
fireballs out of my hands. Just saying.
Well, we all shouldn't go. We should maybe just Borum and Alku.
No, I know. I'm trying to scare them into
Cool. I'll get into
moving
trouble.
on with Borum
You know.
by
Well, true.
offering.
Maybe Glen Ellis should go.
He said should go.
Maybe he should go because he's gonna burn down a shop or something.
All right, you guys want two of us to go with him? What do you think?
Yeah.
It's really up to you guys. I was just trying to figure out what's going on. It was suspicious to me that they were moving so fast.
What
Sure.
time of the day is it? Sorry, did you say, or is it morning, afternoon, early
I'm
evening?
trying to remember.
Like,
We
From-
came out of the caves at
Came out of the
night.
caves. It was turning into night.
we long rested.
You long
Yeah.
rested there, so it's about mid-afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go with them.
So,
Okay. Just-
as they walk up and say, "All right, listen, Borum, Alkun, maybe try to meet us back here. Meet us back at the tavern."
Back at the
And I
tavern.
look to the closest tavern to see the name of it. What's the name of it?
It's called the Hustling Pig.
The Hustling Pig. Meet us at the Hustling Pig.
Dude,
Cool. After sundown.
Deal.
That's what we'll
Be there.
rendezvous.
Is Michelle listening to us right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Hi, Michelle.
Oh, hi, Michelle.
I don't know
How
if
you
heard
doing?
the door close. But that was her leaving.
Okay. Good.
She made her decision.
After I said the Hustling
Is
Pig.
this listening?
I don't think so.
Hey, I mean, we
Yeah.
can just make her Isley. You guys already got a thing going,
Yeah, we do need a female.
That's right.
That's
Thank you.
true.
and she's
Okay,
got
um,
We've got to
spells.
seal the deal at that point if Michelle's Isley.
Well, it'd be awkward if she wasn't. So
That would be
Exactly.
super weird. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry,
She
it's
can be-
distracting
Never mind.
when fellow D&D players over here looking up Facebook and trying to play.
Oh, we can see what you're reading in your glasses. Got 'em.
Yeah, dingus.
Just kidding. So, Borum, Alkun, are you guys gonna join these?
Yep.
Yeah.
They seem like
Yeah.
pleased with that.
Oh, I did want to roll a perception check. Mostly, I'm trying to figure out if
Yeah,
their
me too.
whole story of a hunt is like legit.
Okay. Yeah, roll the perception.
That's not gonna do much. 6.
So you see the clothes they're wearing, the bags that they have packed, and the armor that they have ready to go. And to you, everything looks
All right,
like they're heading out for a hunt. They're like clearly on the way out of the city.
let's do it.
Together.
We're going.
Cool.
I really like
Um,
it when we do this dual story thing. I think that's really cool.
What are the rest of you guys gonna do?
Well, I was gonna head to a tavern. Borum said he was gonna go with me, but now he's going hunting. So.
Yeah.
Who has the letter?
That's a good question.
Oh, true.
I think
I think Alkun has it.
I don't think so.
I think Glen Ellis took the letter. I could be wrong.
Do I have it?
I do not have it.
Let's ask him. Glen Ellis, do you have the letter? Wrong.
I feel like we
What I
should
have
do
in
the
my
letter
other
first.
items. Look what I have in my other items.
You know, hey guys, hey, hey guys,
That's your strong side voice.
hey, yeah, strong side.
Tyler, you're super quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how's that?
Much
Better.
better.
yeah.
Better.
Hey, work and then play. Let's deliver this letter and then let's go have some bevies, and maybe the boys will meet us back up by that time.
Let's
What
do
do you
it.
say?
All right,
What do
I'm
you
on
say?
for it.
Let's do it. All right. So, well, I was gonna. Sorry, character.
I
say, we should maybe head to the tavern because a good source of information and all of that. People around. We could ask around if anyone's seen a halfling female related to one Cade Anyone remember his last name?
Come
Bogsworth?
on.
McDonald.
Oh, who said that? Nice.
Bogsworth.
Bogsworth.
Bogsworth. A young female halfling with a family name from the House of Bogsworth.
I hate to play the DM card here, but I did give someone a token to just reminding you all that you all have
that's right.
a coin with the logo of Cade Bogsworth and his inn. Just
We all have that coin, or
no, one of you has it.
Well, I don't have it. Jake remembered, so I guess he
I
has.
don't have it. I don't have it.
Someone has a coin, but that's
I
fine.
do not have it.
Cade
Well,
Bogsworth's inn is in Faerun.
Does no one have it? 'Cause
Cade's inn is in Val's.
I'll just write it on mine and say that I have it. If
I
none of
don't.
you guys
I don't
have
see
it.
anything like that in my list here.
All right,
How many bowls of this substance did I give the guy? Because I forgot to take it out of my. Unless you don't care, then I'll keep selling it for buku bucks.
Yeah. How
Did I
much
give him
do you
one?
have?
I think I gave him one. I think
How many bowls did I say you got?
I had 6.
Yeah, you didn't sell him much more than.
I think I gave him 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, 1 it is. So now
But how many did we smoke?
Yeah, exactly. For every day in a game,
2,
bowls
3.
of. No, just kidding.
Not that many people did it.
No. Okay, Borm, Alcun are heading out on hunt. The rest of the three of you, what are you guys doing? You're going to a.
Yeah, we're gonna head to the
You're
tavern.
gonna head into.
The Hustling Pig,
Hustling Pig.
and see if. Well, is there another tavern? Because we're gonna end up at Hustling Pig, so maybe we go to another one first. Or is that kind of the main?
Anything else is more of just like a small room to like.
Yeah. All right,
Like
so let's head to
BYOB
the
kind of thing.
Hustling Pig.
Okay, I go with you. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alcun, do you speak primordial?
Actually, I might.
Oh, Alcun might. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking dinner.
Yeah, Alcun.
I do speak primordial.
Cool.
Kinda
Okay,
added
so do
you.
I. So I want to talk to. So I start talking to him. Do I get the impression that these little guys understand what we're saying?
You just start talking to him in primordial.
Yeah. So basically, I just want to tell him that we're gonna split off, or like kind of run down the idea. I want to split off to the left. What's his name? Splits off to the right.
But you're not saying this yet, right? You're trying to see if they're going to hear you, or is this what you're saying to see if they're going to hear you?
That's a
that's what
good
I'm
call.
getting at.
That's a great point. So,
Like, are you
yeah,
just saying this out loud to Alcun?
I would like to say something to Alcun to kind of test the waters if these guys can understand. So
All
I'm
right.
just making
As I see him like stumbling over this, I'm going to say,
Thanks.
yo, so you found any massive testicles to hang around your neck recently, or?
And you say it's in primordial.
Yes.
Okay. You
Great.
get the impression that the wood elves, their ears kind of perk a little bit as you're speaking.
Great.
You kind of
Okay.
guess that they can understand what you're saying. The humans just keep walking like nothing's going
Cool.
on.
So they're
Alright.
cool about it, but they clearly understand.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So so I just say no. I hope to find some big deer testes out here.
Yeah, maybe here on the hunt we'll find
So,
something.
Yeah.
so you say
I-
that, and immediately one of the wood elves turns around. And he says, "By the way, what creature do those come from? They're
I sold them, bro. I sold my basilisk balls. You remember?
oh yeah, they're gone. aren't
That was
they?
the deal. I don't even want to talk about it.
Didn't you have another?
What? You got
set?
tons of gold from that.
He does have. He's got another set. Did you have 2 or 3 sets?
You had a few sets of.
I had no, I have a set of lizard testes, but that's like not very impressive.
Sure, but I mean, it
Yeah, I
shows
guess.
that that's
He,
a
he, he didn't ask. He didn't ask that. Then I forgot you sold those.
But
I still have them in my inventory. I just have them at 0 quantity because I still want them as a part of my story. I want them in there.
Zero.
I would say you were just like wearing some lizard ones, and when he asks you, you say, "Oh, these old things? Ah, man, you should have seen the ones I just sold."
That's right.
And then
Okay,
tell
he
the
did,
story.
he did ask you what animals come from,
You
because
should see
still
these
have
ones.
These are for
Oh. This is why I wear headphones.
You should see the ones under the kilt.
You don't speak aquatic, do you?
Me?
Aquatic?
Yeah.
That's a language?
Yeah, it is.
No, I speak common and primordial.
It's like
and orc.
humpback whales.
Yeah, fish and so on. Yeah.
So you guys are walking through this trail. You guys understand that these wood elves can clearly speak primordial. So yeah, again, one of these wood elves is like, so what brings half orc up here with traveling with a turtle? I mean, pretty uncommon if you ask me. It was pretty much the opposite sides of the world here.
I say that in character, and then I go on to say, I go on to say that these guys rescued me from a tower. It's kind of a long story. I feel like I owe them something, and then we got a dagger, and I'm supposed to deliver a letter. That's really the whole story that I know at this point.
Deliver a letter. What kind of letter? Can I ask?
I don't really know a whole lot about the letter. Alcoon, you remember much about this letter?
No, not really. I'm just hanging around.
Yeah, sorry guys, can't really tell you too much. I really appreciate the small talk though. This is really weird to do this while we're trying to hunt though.
I mean, this is the hunt. We're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Trying to get to know my
hunt. That's like totally not normal that you guys are going out here to hunt mid-afternoon.
Well, you get to start
morning or night
and then we're gonna camp, and it'll be nighttime soon. But it's just weird that two completely opposite types of people traveling together, delivering some kind of letter they don't even know.
This seemed like a pretty. This seemed like a melting pot of a city, and I'm a little disappointed that there's so much prejudice in your tone here. I see you seem more cultured than this. As for a wood elf, for a Bosmer, I expected more.
I mean, being yourself, you would obviously have be experienced in prejudice. Am I wrong?
I have. That's true. It's hard to talk about that kind of thing, but yes.
I mean, I can admit that the wood elves can, prejudice themselves, and it's hard living with these humans, and the humans are kind of like walking up a little bit further. We make do. Yeah, we try best to cohabitate together.
Humans, am I right?
I know.
Do I know? Does Borum know what a half? What are you again? Wood elf? What is a wood elf? Like, where do they come from? Are they like half human, half elf, something?
No, they're full elves. They're just like the subspecies of elves that like
less magic-y,
not as good as high elves.
More nature,
archery, nature.
Exactly. Got it. Shorter, more slender.
I would know that.
More like survivalists. You would know that.
Okay, cool.
Definitely know that.
Okay, cool. So I ask him, so where did you guys learn to fight and hunt? And you look like some trained guys, and I want to build up their ego and their trust. And
we've
I see the gear and everything on, and
my
you
brother
guys
and
look
I,
like serious fighters.
We've lived here our whole lives, hunting for this town, and it's what we do. Our father did it. He taught us to do it. We bring these humans along, so they're good hunters, and we try to
before him.
Bring them in.
I'm excited to learn something from you boys, so we'll just follow you in.
So as you guys are walking around, you hear some like scuttles, and you notice 2 squirrels running by, and they immediately stop.
First catch off the
almost like they hear it before you do, and their ears kind of like perk, and like they tell you to stop, and they just look, like take out their bow, shoot an arrow, one each of them, and they each like do hit these squirrels and go pick them up and like throw them on their backs and keep on walking.
Nice shot, guys.
I nod approvingly.
Say,
I grunt. That's it.
Next one's yours. Next one's yours.
I mean, I have a little bit of a different hunting style, but sure thing.
Let's go back to the other 3 guys. What are you guys doing? You went
we walked in.
Okay.
What do we see when we walk in? Is it bustling? Is there a lot of huss bus, or is it kind of dead?
As huss bus as it gets. Looks like this. People all over the place. You got a bard in the corner playing some nice music.
Toss a coin.
What'd you say?
Is he playing toss a coin?
That's just not what I thought you said. Okay. Yes. Playing toss a coin to your Witcher. Big old hearth fire in the center with just like giant logs.
Great
like
DLC.
Slow burning. Great DLC. People drinking ale around all over the place.
Is it again? What's the basically? Did we see any Are there any halflings? Can we see any halflings?
You don't see any. None.
Okay.
All you see are humans and what else? That's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of look for. I want to try to see if there's anyone here who is like military, right? If anyone kind of looks to appear to be any.
No.
Do I need to roll anything for that, or are you just gonna tell me?
You can look. You look around and notice everyone that you see appears to be in just their normal, like everyday clothes. No one like standing out with nice, fancy armor or anything crazy like that. No like mail armor, nothing like that.
Okay.
It looks like everyone here is here to drink and eat
And be merry.
Does Morthos like obviously stand out like a sore thumb?
So funny you should say that. No, I'm just kidding. You do. You definitely stand out. It's not like they haven't fling or even anyone like your size before, but you stand out. But they like take a quick glance, like oh, here's a tiefling, and just keep going. You know, about what they were doing.
Well, friends, you want an ale? I say to the two of you.
Yes, I'm always up for an ale.
Morty? Okay.
Yes.
So we walk over to the bar.
If you're buying,
I'll buy. It's on me, friends.
Ooh, high roller.
Yeah, you know. Even though, Glenn does, have all the Breaking Bad money over there.
Not anymore. We just spent all our money.
That's true.
We low.
Barkeep. 3 ales, please. One for me and my 2 friends.
So it's a female human, big like stocky woman. And she just like looks at you, looks at the 3 of you. She nods and she pulls out like a medium-sized glass, fills it up for you, hands it to you. Pulls out like a real big glass, fills out all the way up to top, hands it and like nods at Morthos.
Well, wait. Are these all the same price?
Of course not. Big ones for
when
the big
she
girl.
when she hands it to me,
Big
I just
girl.
wink.
You what? You wink at her?
I just wink. I'm just like,
It's Morthos like. Okay, sorry. And just pulls out another regular sized glass and.
Like a shot glass.
A wooden thing. No, another regular sized one.
the glass cannon looks like a lightweight.
Like pushes and nods at each one of you and says,
Elves are known for their
Here you
drinking
are.
ability.
"That'll be 3 gold pieces."
That's true.
Okay. Here you go, and I flip real cool like.
Man, everything in
Like,
this
it
town
looks
is
like
mad
a-
expensive.
She's not amused with the flipping of
All right.
Einstein. Nice.
Denny tries
Barkeep.
so hard, man. I feel so bad.
Barkeep, I was wondering, first of all, what is your name?
My name. I had it.
Girl?
I forgot it.
I'm sorry.
Agnosta. But I really must be
Eggmaster?
Agnosta.
Agnostic?
Agnosta.
Eggnog.
Okay. Eggnog.
Is there anything else I can help with? Can I get you more drinks, some more food?
Actually, yes. If you kindly stop interrupting your customers, your paying customers.
Listen, you already paid. Are you going to pay more or not? Got other customers as well, so
Listen.
we're gonna
Okay. All right. Okay. Listen here. Beef ball.
pay. Beef ball.
I was wondering. I'm looking for a halfling woman. From Bogsworth. Bogsworth is the family name. Know anything about her? Have you seen her around or anything like that?
Bogsworth, you say?
Yes.
Doesn't ring any bells, but halflings, I mean, we do have plenty of halflings. It's female, you said?
Yes.
Not too many. It won't be hard to find. I don't think I could help you with this one.
Why not? What do you want? You some money? You need a little.
Are you offering me money for information?
Well, it depends on how much money you're asking for said information.
How about this? You boys stay here, enjoy the drinks, enjoy the food, maybe have some more rounds, if you know what I'm saying. And then you can ask again.
All right, so I'm gonna look over to Glen Ellis, and in Vedalken, I'm just gonna assume she doesn't speak Vedalken, and I'm just gonna I'm like, hey, look, do you know any like any cool spells or anything that might get her to not hurt her, not trying to start a riot in the middle of this tavern, not trying to hurt her, but you know anything like that might convince her or anything to like, hey, just tell us what you know. I'm not trying to sit here and give up all of our gold or anything like that just to find this halfling girl.
I mean, I can do some minor illusion to make you look more interesting or more scary if that's what you're thinking.
Ooh, and I got an idea. Okay.
Okay. I can do sound and images, so.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Agatha. Agnosta. Agnosta.
Between that and Brenda, we are killing.
Oh,
That's one of Denny's character traits. Is he
Listen, if you're not gonna buy any more drinks, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the bar. We have other customers who are gonna pay.
Okay.
and buy more
Okay.
drinks.
Yes, because there's a huge line behind us. Yes. All right. Let me ask you this.
And the male human behind just goes, yeah, there is. I need a drink, and he just smashes his tankard on the table, and she goes, sure. And she fills up his drink and says, 1 gold. He hands her gold.
One.
Wait a second. Why was that his 1 gold? Oh, we got 3 drinks. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I still don't know why a beer is 1 gold, but
Offense is paid. But listen, here's what I want to find out. Roswell, you look like a kind-hearted lady who loves, just to be wined and dined. And I'm just curious, I'm clearly not your type, but what's the kind of, if a guy were to walk in here, and kind of just really make you, yeah, what do you have to look like?
oh,
What's your type?
Oh, no, yeah, okay.
What's your type?
For those watching the video right now, Brandon Brown or Denny keeps looking over to his left because that's where Zach is standing. He's not looking at the camera like a normal person would.
Who's gonna watch this besides
So
us?
I feel
Are you
weird
giving me
looking
permission to
directly
post
at
this?
you while saying that.
No, I'm sorry, Tyler. I don't. Not yet.
he slides the big drink. He slides the big drink forward, and he just she nods at Morthos, and that's it.
Okay.
Somewhere deep
You're
in the
muted,
woods,
you're muted,
Borum
you're muted.
just gets
Bill,
a
you're
tingle
muted.
in his heart and says, "Things are well in the
You're
world."
muted, Bill.
You're muted. Bill, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
He's so mad.
I reach
wasn't me.
over. No, I know it was me. I reach over and I put my hand on Denny's shoulder, but it's like the kind of like hand on the shoulder that your mom or your grandma gives you in public when she wants you to like behave.
Yeah.
But she doesn't
It's
want to
like
say
the
anything.
squeeze really tight.
Yeah, and I just look at him and I just say, "What are we doing, Denny?
Listen.
Let's leave the poor woman alone and get on with our business."
I agree.
She knows
With the thief.
she can get us information. I don't want to spend money for said information. Clearly
Okay.
attracted to you, so why don't you try to...
Here's what I'll say.
No.
If I tell you anything information I know about some halfling, you'll get out of my bar.
Yes.
You'll go enjoy the night
Yep.
in the tavern.
Yep.
By yourself.
10-4.
If you're looking for a halfling, you're gonna have to look in the inner village.
And the... What?
The inner village.
Is there a place
Okay.
that halflings normally hang out in this city? We could just go there and start asking questions. That would speed this thing along.
I'm assuming the inner village.
Inner.
Well, that's not very specific.
the inner village
Is there like halfling town? No.
No, there's no halfling town. The halfling
Great quarter.
It's like
like-
safety town.
Yeah.
They're few and far between up here. It's a hard life up here for halflings. Let me just say, it gets cold. Their
Yeah.
little legs can't handle.
There's
it.
a lot of stairs.
Listen,
Well, can you
lots of
point us
cold.
to someone who might know more
Lots-
specifics?
I think we
like
just
I
head
said.
towards the inner city.
The inner village is where you got to
Inner
look.
village.
The wood elves are in there for the most part. They might know how to help you.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's head to the inner village. I down the whole second ale.
You bought another one.
I'm not
Wait,
saying that.
no, was this the first one that she
It's
gave
the
me?
first
Whatever.
one she pushed
Okay.
forward.
So
Okay,
I basically just drain the whole entire thing,
Okay, she's very
pop the
impressed.
thing down, and I say, "Thank you," and we will be back. We've got a meeting with some friends here later.
Oh, you'll be back.
Yes.
You don't have to come back. She says to dinner.
All right, Ignacio, it was great to meet you.
I hope
Thank
you.
you.
Agnostic.
Brenda.
It was great to meet you. Thank you so much for the service.
Yes, good to have you.
I gave
go
you
enjoy the
the
night.
3
Hope
gold.
you find your woman.
Is
All
she
right.
a woman? I guess I don't know that.
Yeah, she is.
Well, it's
Okay.
Kate's sister. That's what we're looking for.
That's
It
right.
is the sister.
I knew that.
All right. So
Are we back in the woods yet?
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
let's
Cade's
go-
sister? I thought we were looking for the girl from the original tavern we were in that got kidnapped by the two.
Well, you were looking for her also.
we're looking for also.
okay.
We're kind of doing the Cade
Brian.
thing, and we're gonna. I guess once we all get reunited, maybe then we'll pick up the trail of the.
Okay, the two orcs.
Yeah.
Got it.
The Kate
So-
thing was a side quest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
From Kate.
Wow.
All right. So we're leaving the tavern. We're gonna head to the inner city, but you go back to the woods.
Yes.
right?
Let's go
Yeah,
back to.
So
the
I
hunters.
I just say to Al Kuhn real quick, like, hey, is there any specific reason why the two guys that didn't get any new gear are doing all the work right now and heading into the woods hunting?
While everybody else sits back and chills with a beer.
Exactly.
With an ale.
Yeah, that's real cool.
I was gonna give you guys the bag of holding, but I wasn't really included in the conversation. So
For the record, I didn't want to come in this dumb bar. I said, "Let's go get some information." I didn't want to
You know
drink.
what's really great is Bill.
Inner
You're
village.
not even comfortable with girls talking to you in game, let alone in real life. Like you get nervous no matter what. Bro. That's the best part about this whole thing. Like this is your one chance to let it be fantasy. And, okay, okay. Moving on. I'm in the woods now with Alcune. Good thing.
Yes.
I just feel like it's such a Pandora's box.
It's wrong on many levels. I wish I didn't say it. Go
We're in
ahead.
the woods. So I'm gonna give you guys opportunities here. You're gonna hear like the same thing. Alcune, you're gonna see like a little rabbit scuttle by you. And I'll make you. I'll let you like.
Yeah, so what I was
what you-
hoping what I was hoping to do, you tell me if you want me to like roll something, but I imagine Alcune's hunting style, anything that's not like a combat creature.
Right.
So a deer or a rabbit or a
Wow. Yes.
squirrel, I would
That was-
I would pretty much like have it owned, and the way he would do it would be not with a bow, but like legit, like snapping turtle style, like slowly approach, and then just boom out, like take it down,
Gotcha.
and then I would have it. Like
yeah, but I
if
thought
you
your
want me to roll,
specialty was like humanoids.
it is my specialty, but I can also I have wood skills
animal.
in general.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a survivalist. So here's what I'll have you do. Survivalist with advantage. A survival check. with
Sure.
advantage.
Sure.
And let me know that roll.
Okay.
So these guys are like clearly looking at you, like they all what else? They heard it probably before you even heard. So they're like clearly watching you and like seeing how you're gonna handle this.
Okay. Yeah.
Dang, that ring would have been so dope to have right now.
With
But we can always go back
advantage,
and we get more money.
17 and 7. So
What was that?
17.
Okay. Yeah. So you like see this thing moving. You like kind of creep off into the woods, nice slow, like crouch down, and then just dart at it. And what do you do when you get? You just like grab it with your. How do you?
It's a claw, just like
So you
just
just
straight up and like
smash Yeah.
neck broken and then like slung on my back like
Yeah, so
before.
you do that
I'm
and
on
you-
the next one.
And you just walk back, and just like they're like very pleased. They're pretty happy with that.
And as I like am slinging it and tying it off against the amongst the basilisk spikes, I sort of look at the other guys and say, "You should see me hunting humanoids." Just like like that should not phase them and just like keep
Right.
walking.
Okay, and they both look at each other like that's not a normal thing to say. So Borm will do the same thing for you.
What is it that's running by?
So he caught a rabbit.
Okay.
What do you want it to be? I mean,
I was just imagining
hunting.
like I would be sort of not in the same way that like I don't imagine being as proficient as Alkun is.
Right.
I have proficiency in survival and in nature.
Right.
But I was imagining kind of waiting until there's something big, like something bigger. Yeah, I don't know if there's like special animals in this world.
So, can I take this charger real quick? So you're all there. The 5 of you or the 6 of you are all there,
kills that.
looking for like the bigger animal per se, like the deer or the bear or something like that. But you don't see that quite yet, or moose. You don't see that quite yet. But you do see like some more squirrels like running by, just like darting around.
I'll take a large Pomeranian, whatever. Like,
so they're all looking at you like expecting you to either make a shot or somehow get something. Be like the next step in line. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to.
So can I like? Did you say there is something, or I gotta like track this thing down?
Yeah. I would say you see like squirrel. You like walking through the woods, so you see him like pretty frequently. So it's just up to you how you want to try and.
Okay, so I guess there's a squirrel or something nearby. It's gonna be like it has like an extra tooth or something that makes it more hardcore.
It's not any hardcore than a normal squirrel.
No.
No.
Bro, we're out here hunting for food. We're not
I'm sorry.
after battle glory.
Yeah.
He jumps
Okay.
on the squirrel's back, crushes it to death.
Rips off his skin and wears it around his neck.
Okay, and I just I try to throw my javelin at this spear, like
Spear.
I'm gonna try to spear this squirrel. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can.
Cool.
And yeah.
All right, roll me an attack with your spear, and you're proficient in. So add your proficiency bonus +2. So I'll say it's kind of like a survival check.
That is an 11.
With the added.
Yes.
What'd you roll?
An 9.
Okay, so I said like you're proficient spear also, so you'll add in the other 2. Like make like a normal attack roll.
A normal attack roll with my spear.
With your
So
spear,
that's a
yeah.
D8.
That's damage, right? Your attack rolls a d20,
The D20 plus.
but then you add
you're
your
proficient in it, right? So it's
or whatever,
the 2 plus the strength. So, or
or your dex.
because you're throwing it.
Plus my 2. Where's the 2 coming from? My proficiency
Your
is
proficiency
2. My
in-
dex is
in
1,
that.
so that's 3. So that's
3, so it's 12. Okay.
12. Sorry.
So I'll say that's good enough to like hit like the just where you need to like get this.
like I get it by the tail.
Yeah, like literally by the tail. And
Okay,
it's,
that's
like,
what I was aiming for.
It's kind of still like wriggling around, and like the spear is stuck in the ground, so it's kind of like
That's
trapped
good.
there.
And I go over and I'm like, I wanted to make sure its balls were intact.
And
I meant to do
the
that.
humans kind of like. The widows are like kind of like okay. So yeah, you get that. Let's go back to the other guys real quick. Bill, and then Wolfish just walked away. 1 second. I need to try.
What? Toss me one.
Break.
Break?
Water break.
What happened? Yeah,
Oh,
break.
you walked away,
so
and so
he
he
thought
thought that you took a break. So then
Oh
he.
no, I just had to.
Oh.
Sorry, my bad.
We're here.
All right. We're back to the other group.
You good?
So loud.
I'm just like really scooching in his not easy on the concrete floor.
Do me a favor, scooch one more time.
Okay, the other group was
Just want to
leaving.
make sure your mics were.
Leaving. What do I call it? The hustling pig.
The house bus.
The hus bus, and heading to
Gross.
the inner village, which you guys didn't really ask about. So like you know what that means. But
Yeah, I think
We're
we're
assuming it's just deeper in the village, like we're going to the the inner city.
You can assume
It's maybe a lower income neighborhood.
I just ask like somebody on the street.
Oh.
Direct me where the inner village is. Point me in that direction.
Okay. You ask a human this, and they like look at you like disgusted. And it's a woman. She goes, "Why would you want to go there?"
We're looking for a friend.
I lean over.
You're a human. Your friends are all out here.
I lean over. I just lean over. I say, "Could you just point us in the right direction?"
Yeah, it's up north.
Well, we were headed in the wrong direction.
Point.
East.
North. You don't know where north is. What kind
I
of
thought you said wheat.
creature?
I'll give you a
Swear.
silver to take us there.
Well, I won't take you there, but I'll point you in the better direction.
How about
Okay,
you
well then, never
point
mind.
us in the better direction, and I don't harm you?
I thought you were
Listen, I'm
lawful
human. I
good.
can't just up and walk into the inner
I'm chaotic good, and I'm
Oh,
just so
chaotic
pissed
good.
off with people sassing me today.
Listen, barkeep didn't sass you.
Yes,
I
no.
don't agree.
She was like in love with you. I asked what her type was, and she pointed at you and
The
winked.
barkeep did, but the wood elf did. The wood elf did.
You bumped into him willingly.
Next time I bump
anyway,
out.
she like he's like just disgusted that you'd even ask her that question.
What year is it? DM.
426.
is it?
What?
426.
Ma'am, it is the year 426.
Oh man.
I think we need to move past these hateful comments.
This
towards
isn't the
people.
four.
I agree.
Yeah, this
That's
isn't
why
the
you can
four
get
odds.
Joe
Yes.
get up into the
This
inner
isn't the
village and
300s.
Tell him you're gonna have a hard time getting in there, and she looks at you. Though.
I'll have a hard time getting in there.
Yeah.
Why, the door frames are low? But
No, look at you. You're a human.
all right. Hey, you know what? And I'm totally done with this lady. I'm like, okay, you know what? Thank you. And start.
Yeah,
And
you'll
I
see.
say, if I
You'll
thank
see.
you-
And she walks off.
No, thank you. Also, do I look like the type of person that people say no to? Next time you should
Sure.
consider that because
Wait,
I'm
Mortha,
saying
she's
this
gone.
to her as
She's
she
gone.
walks
And
away.
she's walking away.
And I pull out the javelin of lightning, and I just
Oh
like
my
I just
gosh.
like get it. I just get it to sparkle a little bit, so it's like. Zzz.
So immediately when you do that, like four
And-
wood elves like step out of like their like talks and like kind of like walk up to you and just like cross their arms and just kind of look at you. Like,
Boys,
just
settle
messing
down.
around. It
Yeah.
was just she was making sure the handle, like sometimes the knob comes loose. and
She's
she was
just
making
having
sure
a
that-
bad
And
day. No
they
need
put
to
it
get
back,
all
I
hot
put
and
it back,
and I
bothered.
say, I put it back and I
she
say,
best be.
I will whip the snot out of all four of you with my bare hands.
She's
They-
also
they
it's
all-
also
they all four stand
Where are we
up.
going again? I forget.
They watch you come out of the hustling pig, so they're just assuming like you've been drinking. Like just keep moving along.
yeah. Listen, thank you guys for your patience. It's that time of the
Do
month.
they actually? Hang on. Do they actually say something?
They don't say anything. No.
Okay.
But they do
I give him
Denric,
I give
like,
him
a
the
dirty
elven
look.
head nod.
Does Denric actually say what he just said?
I did.
He did. He said it. Already,
did
so
say
he
it.
Said it.
I just slap him on the back of the head.
And they kind of like look at you and kind of and like back off a little bit. Morthos. And they nod back at you, Glenn Ellis, when you give them.
I was like, what the heck was that for? You're the one busting out your lightsaber in the middle of the street, threatening people. I'm trying to make sure that we don't have to kill 4 random.
Yeah, let's just get this done, guys.
What
We're
else?
head toward
I don't
north,
think anybody,
I guess. or
nobody was
whatever.
at risk of dying except for you.
Where are we? Are we in favor?
Hey, didn't any of you guys have that coin? Whatever. We need that.
I think we said I have it, right?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
you knew you gave it to one of us, but everyone said they don't have it.
Yeah, someone
so,
can have it.
All right, so
Yeah,
I have
cool.
it. All right, so
Look
head
and
to
see if there's any
village.
instructions on the coin, or I don't know, man. Probably some.
You
cool
look at the coin, and
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
all it has on it is the logo of Cade's Tavern. the tongue-in-cheek is the pig with like the tongue like sticking out his mouth.
Well, this will probably get us in. $50 says this will.
So can we get to this area, or are you gonna make us like search around some?
You can make your way up to where the other lady was directing, and you notice like the way this village is laid out is like their outer circle, like a whole outer road, dirt road, and then a whole like intersection that's more kind of blocked off, like a more formal gate, still wooden, but like more guards like standing guard there, almost like the outer circle like they don't care about it so much, and then this inner circle is a little more heavily fortified.
Well, friends, you say we just walk up to the front gate and try this diplomatically, or does Morthos want to go all Emperor Palpatine on everybody? And
there's too many guards, man. We can't kill all these people.
Okay, good.
Maybe flash that coin, see if it gets you somewhere. Like, but do it nonchalantly.
Very briefly, I just walk up to Denrick and I say, Denny, everybody here already hates me. They already think that I'm on the brink of killing people. And quite honestly, I'm not interested in convincing them otherwise. So no, I'm not going to kill anybody. So just calm down and play your part.
I don't know with you sometimes, okay?
I've never done anything out
because
of
while they're arguing, I walk up to the guards and say, like, what is this blocking off? Like, I'm trying to get information as far as like what the gate is for.
And now I'm immediately concerned because I know Glenellis can go from like super friendly to sleeping with you to burning everything down, all in
Denny,
5 seconds.
Denny, you don't have to be our mom.
It happened one time with the giant turtle, dude.
So
let's go.
Well, the other thing happened a lot, but the other thing.
So I walk right over. I don't know if Denrick's still talking to me, but I'm walking away after I say what I wanted to say.
So what do they say?
So you walk up to there's two guards at this gate, one on either side, and then two more up in like the
How big is the gate?
on like the wall. It's not huge.
Is it like locked?
It's
Or is it
locked.
like a little arm?
No,
It's like a toll.
Yeah, like a toll booth arm.
It's like two big wooden doors that open.
Okay, they're closed.
Like swing. They're closed.
The coin is the easy
Not
pass.
locked.
And you just
just closed. So you walk up to the guards, and what do you ask again?
Basically, I'm asking, like, what is this protecting? I'm trying to get, figure out.
Okay, so
We're
they're you in there.
Yeah.
They're wood elves. They have
okay.
like pretty more intricate armor than you've seen.
Well, then I'll say, cousin.
Mhm. So they say, like, with confused faces, they're like, "Not around here, are you? Not from around here, are you?"
No, we're looking for a friend of ours. Well, to be honest, he's not really a friend. More like a really distant acquaintance.
She.
She. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Is she an elf?
No, she's I forget what.
Halfling.
Halfling, yeah.
She's a halfling, huh?
Yep.
And
I heard there's not
she's-
too many around here. I don't know if you guys have seen anyone, but we met up with
No,
her.
there's not too many. I mean, you're in the right place. She'll be in here.
So I
Are
actually
we
wanted,
able to
like,
get access, friend, cousin?
Just explain to me where you're from. Why you coming up here?
DM?
All right, I'll just tell him the whole story then, without having to go through it all.
Yeah.
Did the music
Zach,
stop
is-
for anybody else?
Oh yeah. It did.
Yeah. Zach, is this a military? Is this a military encampment, or is this because this is why I'm asking, because
We're in the inner village, straight out of the inner village.
I know, but he said that they're like in like nice armor and stuff. Because I can gain access to friendly military encampments and fortresses where my rank is recognized. So if this is a friendly military encampment, they can just let me in.
Wow.
You remember from what Lytle said to you last week that the Council of Lordaeron has no say in this village whatsoever.
Word. Okay, so never mind.
Yeah.
Glenn, keep going.
So what else?
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to get a lay of the land. If you want me to roll perception or something, I can. But I'm trying to get a sense of like, are these guards? Are they trying to keep something in or keep something out?
You just get the sense that it's
look
more
like
like
they're just to keep the peace, or are they
that's what
actually?
you're getting the sense of. It's like
Okay.
It's like keeping the peace. It's like to these guards, like what's inside is important. what's outside isn't so important.
Oh, so they're actually like part of the inner protecting.
That's what
the
you
outer
get.
from coming.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. That's not what I thought it was at first.
Yeah. So Glen Ellis, you tell them this whole story, and
Yeah, like I'll even tell him like, hey, we're just trying to deliver a letter to this guy's, I don't even know, cousin, I forget.
Sister.
Yeah.
And
So
I
like
pull
their
out the coin.
acquaintances.
I pull out the coin
You
too,
pull out
and
the coin.
I show him the. See if this means.
As you're
anything
coming up,
to them.
Denrick, they're not interested in talking with you whatsoever. They continue talking with Glen Ellis. They don't even look at the coin that you're
All right,
holding
so
up.
then I don't even bother. I just give Glen Ellis the coin, and I say, "Hey, you know what to do."
So I'm sorry I missed it. The kids were talking to me. We do or we don't have access.
We don't know
So,
yet.
yeah,
We're finding
find
out.
So they say, well, what did you say the name was of this bar? This
Cade
Cade Bar.
from
Ballaswood, you said.
Deneric, what's the
Ballaswood.
name of
Ballaswood.
Dallaswood.
Yeah, what's the name of
The tongue in cheek, you said.
tongue in cheek? Yeah, it's right here on the coin.
It's not ringing any bells, but I mean, like I said, if you're looking for a halfling, she'll probably be in here. And they kind of like look at each other, and they say, "Yeah, you're free to go in." And they move over, open up the gates, and
Am I able to bring my
Like you,
friends
what
with
else?
me? I mean, they're crazy, but they are my friends.
you and the big girl can go through, no problem.
Big girl.
All right, thank you, cousins. And I just like, come on, Morthos, let's go.
And I'm like, hey, the two of you through, and they kind of to dinner.
Denric, we'll see you at the bar later when we all meet up. The tavern.
So, what did I do to you?
You say this to the.
I do.
guards. It's not what you did to us. It's what your kind do to us.
I'm not representative of my kind. That seems kind of generalizing. And
He's lying.
You see what he's saying?
I over my shoulder I shout. He's the archetypical human.
Listen, you look to me like you're better off than some of the other humans we have living around here. So, what's your deal? They ask you dinner.
my deal. Okay, and so I'm not going to go into my whole story, but I'm going to give a brief. Hey, I'm going to say, someone I love was taken from me, and my friends here are helping me find her, not them. Sorry, them. That's more of a Glen Ellis thing. Find her. And this is a little side juncture of our journey.
Stop looking off screen. It's really weird.
Bro, it looks, from my point of view, it makes it look like
You're looking at him, yeah.
like, am I in the top middle for anybody else?
Yes.
Okay,
Top middle.
Like, when you're talking, I feel like I need to go like this.
Hey, Jake.
It's exactly like
So
the brain.
you tell them this, Denric, and they like kind of look at each other and give like sad face, but like clearly being sarcastic, and then they look back at you and say, "So you want us to let you through our gates, come into Wood Elf territory, because you're looking for a lover?"
I mean, at this exact moment, I'm not looking for the lover. And at this exact moment, I'm looking for Cade's sister.
All right, I'm going to walk up and try to like persuade them. Do you want me to roll a persuasion or do you want me to just say what I'm going to try to...
Say what you're gonna say.
I'm going to say, look, I've been with this guy for several years now. He actually is a stand-up human, which is hard to believe, I know, but I will vouch for him. And actually, I'll be personally responsible for him. If he starts any trouble, I'll take him down on your behalf.
Yeah, roll me persuasion.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe I could do the persuasion, but you go ahead.
Well, we're cousins, so I'm thinking that might... 15, but I get advantage, right? If I want. I guess I'm not going to do it, though.
Your advantage is
on intimidation. That's right.
But
15
is good enough.
Okay.
You being a high elf, they kind of like almost look up to you a little more than they do even to their own kind. And
As they should.
Yeah, as they should. And they say, okay. He's allowed in. Just make sure he stays in line. If he does anything weird in there, people are gonna get a little upset.
Okay, and I'll just do a little like fire in my hand, like I'll take care of it.
And they both like look at each other and nod, and then they close the gate behind you, and they go back to what they were doing. And with that, let's go back to hunting. So it's becoming darker and darker. It's almost dawn now. Dusk, sorry. I don't. What's the correct term? Dusk.
Dusk.
Yeah.
Twilight would be morning.
Yeah, twilight. It's twilight. So the four of you are like kind of like making camp almost, but like you know that this is like the perfect time to like go out, look for food. That's probably more active right now than any other time in the day.
So can I ask what are the little guys again? What race are they?
You have 2 humans and 2 wood elves.
2 humans?
2 humans and 2 wood elves. Yep.
Okay. So I asked them, I was like, so you guys really seem like you know these woods. Can you show us where some good game is so we can get some good food?
And they're like, of course, that's why we're out here. This is this spot right here is where we the 4 of us come out pretty much every Friday and hope to get the good stuff.
Oh, great! Can't wait to
We've
see
never
it.
returned home without some bigger animals. We take care of the village. You're muted, Brandon.
Can anyone else not hear Brandon?
Yeah, I can.
Collins? I can't hear you, Collins. It doesn't say you're muted. You just seem
it's
quiet.
Ooh, let's get some different music.
Yeah, this feels taverny.
Well, it was.
Check.
There you
Is
are.
that better?
There you are, Collins. Yeah.
All right, I was messing with my audio settings. So as we're sort of making camp, I'm gonna use my I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, I can sense up to 5 miles humanoids. Mostly trying to get a sense of if anybody else is out in the woods besides the 6 of us.
Okay, you sense, because you're not 5 miles away from, sense like the obvious giant population of humanoids there, and around you, you sense like small packs here and there of like 2 or 3 humanoids. Nothing remotely close to you.
Okay.
Nothing within like a mile or 2 of you.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I was looking for.
Yep. So you set up camp, and then eventually, once it's all set up, the 4 of them are gonna head out, and they like see you like, you know, like now's the time. Like let's go hunting.
You want to go with them, Al?
Heck yeah! Now's the best time.
Let's do it.
Cool. So you all head out, and it's basically more of the same, small animals here and there. Eventually, you happen upon like a larger deer, a male buck, pretty big from the looks of it. So the wood elves
rising off the testes.
Yeah, right. The wood elves they were impressed with your guys' ability to like kill animals, but they're still like knocking their bows, being stealthy, and like gonna take a shot unless you guys want to step up.
No, I'm not as much a ranged hunter myself.
Is it definitely like too far off for me to get with my spear?
It's within range of your spear. You'd have to make a roll for it.
Right.
And like
Okay,
you don't know for sure that they would make it either. But it's a hunt, so they're gonna go for it unless you're gonna.
Okay, I want to ask them. I was just like out of respect,
Mm-hmm.
if they mind if I go for it.
They both look at each other, the wood elves, and they're like, "You can be our guest."
Okay, I know that it doesn't matter what their answer was. I was gonna do it anyways, but
Okay, they didn't know that.
Okay, but they didn't know that. Okay, cool. So I want to make I want to attack this deer with my spear.
You're gonna spear him again.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, roll me the attack roll, and then add your +5 or
+3.
+3.
Do I do proficiency plus dex?
Correct.
Okay. So that is a 17.
17 is perfect. So I won't make you roll damage.
Oh my gosh, there's too many cameras.
There's cameras everywhere.
Okay, I'm out.
Tell her she's famous. She's on the internet now.
Oh yeah, we're streaming by the way, so now you're on the internet.
Cool.
There's 300 viewers too.
400,000.
We're #1 on Twitch.
So you make this like beautiful spear throw. It's like perfectly still, like almost silent as it moves through the air, and just sinks right into this deer. Roll me a damage dice for that spear. I don't know what it is.
Sure, hold on. It's a D8 plus
D8.
4. Hold on. That plus 4. That's a 8.
Okay, so it sinks almost perfectly into this thing's chest, and it immediately just drops to the ground. It doesn't run away, nothing like it. Just drops, falls right down.
Right behind the shoulder, right in the heart. I get it. Yeah,
perfect,
all about
shot.
that. Yeah,
Perfect
I don't like to see it suffer. This is great.
Yep. So, they all walk up and start picking up the deer. Like to them, like this is what they were out here for.
Cool. They know how to clean it, so they clean the deer. They get this done.
Yeah, they walk up to it. Do you go up to it at all? Or you just
literally, I just would like its pelt. That's it.
So yeah, you want to like
Dude, get the meat at least. Gotta sell that.
We got a lot of meat. We got a lot of meat already.
We got to get our money back. I guess I can't say that I'm not there, so.
Yeah, I'll take whatever you let me take,
Ignore
Zach.
me.
you permit. It was your kill, so you can pretty much take what you want, and they'll.
Okay, cool. It sounded like you were saying these guys go up to it. So I want to take this whole thing. I am interested in its antlers. If there's anything interesting about that.
There's a nice rack of antlers on this thing.
Cool.
Let's hold on. Let's do a little thing here.
Say it again.
I'm gonna make a little roll. See what we're looking at. Look at a 7-point buck here.
Whoa!
7.
Okay.
Not huge.
7
but,
is such a weird number. Okay.
It's got like one random, like. Oh.
It lost one in a fight.
Make sure that see if that buck has some magical properties.
Yeah, right. So as you're all cleaning this deer, Alkun, what are you doing this?
I'm just kind of watching. I'm more looking for other game, stepping back. Not...
So I would say you're the first person to notice this, but you see like almost like a blue swirling light off in the distance. You can't quite make out the source of the light, but it's past, like if you're looking like at the team that just shot the deer, like it's almost past them in the distance.
The opposite direction of the city.
Correct. Yeah, further into the wilderness. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call it out to everybody and say, "Do you guys see this light before?"
The wood elves like kind of look at each other, confused, and like look back at you, like almost like they're like, "Are you doing that?" Like they've never seen anything like that. Pretty much is you get the impression.
Does it seem far away? Do I have a sense of the distance?
It doesn't seem too far away. It just seems like you can't make out what exactly it is. The source of the light is, so it's not like distance for you is hard to gauge here.
Sure. Well, I think we should probably investigate. I'm saying this to all 6 of us.
Yeah.
5 of them, I guess, since I'm one. Why don't you guys hang here and wait for my signal?
They like
sounds good.
They kind of agree.
All right, I'm going stealthy. It's dark, I'm assuming.
It's dark. Yep. By this point,
So stealthy.
Stealthy.
Yeah. So you just head closer. Is that what it is?
Yeah, sure.
Roll me a stealth. I think you get advantage on stealth. Am I wrong?
No, not advantage, but I have
Okay.
a +3.
Dang.
14. What I get is anything using dark vision to see me would not be able to see me. Dark vision
Gotcha.
doesn't work on me. That's the trick.
Okay.
So, but my standard stealth was 14. My
Okay.
regular stealth check.
So you stealthily move up, like kind of like. Yeah. Go ahead.
So would I lose him too? It's like I have dark vision. Would I lose him?
You lose him. Yeah. The whole team
Okay.
loses him. You just know he's going up to investigate, and you. Eventually, Alkun, you like, kind of like creeping through the bushes, and you see what appears to be like these giant elk, almost like magical in the sense that like they're giving off light, and there's 2 of them standing side by side, both males, both elk, like big, big thing.
It's a Patronus.
Well, kind of. Yeah, it's kind of like
Giant in the sense of like a bear, grizzly bear giant, or like a building giant, like
not a building giant, but bigger than like a grizzly bear.
elephant.
Like, I would say elephant size. That's perfect.
Dang. Okay.
These things are big. They don't spot you, but they're just like peacefully grazing through these woods. But like something to you, like this is nothing like you've ever seen before. This is not any old like creature that you go out and hunt in the wilderness.
So I have no. Yeah. Wow. All right, I'm gonna make my way back, stealthy as well, to the group and sort of let them know what the deal is, and ask them, "You've never heard of anything like this?"
So before we go on here, let's head back to the group.
Bro.
We're at the other group, Morthos, Glenn Ellis, and Denark now. You're inside the inner gates. And now for what you're seeing, purely wood elves. No more humans. No other creatures from most or at all that you see. Just wood elves.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any like, I don't know, nice looking somebody who looks nice.
Yeah, most of them look like pretty
Friendly?
well kept, pretty friendly. Yeah, just like walking around. There's like little shops here and there that they're all like in and out of. Yeah. So you walk up to someone?
I'm gonna go up to them and say, "Hey, we're looking for a halfling." Well, I didn't even know her name. Do we know her name?
I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't think we do.
Ever asked her.
Yeah.
The House of Bogsworth.
Did you say Alice?
I think he said house of Bogsworth.
House Bogsworth.
So you walk up to a guy and he says, "Bogsworth? I've never heard of Bogsworth before. Is that a wood elf name?"
We're looking for a halfling, actually.
Oh, halfling.
We were told that she may be in this area, and there aren't very many around.
You were told right. If you're looking for a halfling, they're in this area. But why would you be looking for one? Are you looking to buy? Are you looking to buy one? Or
What the heck?
Yeah, if she's for sale.
well, there's always some for sale.
Well, could you point us to where they're for sale?
I mean, sure. He like points you down further down the road, and he says,
"Thank
if
you,
you're looking
cousin."
to buy, of course.
So we're out of earshot, right? It's kind of
Just keeps on going about his.
Bro, are you really trying to buy a half, or was that little trickery?
It was trickery, dude. Of course.
Okay,
I don't know what's
girl,
going on
just
in this
making-
place. They obviously seem racist. They don't like you. Which, I mean, I don't like you very much, but that's my own.
That's your.
I have
that's
my
our
own
reasons
reasons.
we're working.
Yeah.
through. Okay.
So you keep on going. You eventually make your way into like.
Wait, who's got the letter?
You do, I think.
I have it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I open it and read it?
You were told by Cade to not.
Oh, was he?
But yeah, but
Okay, well, I won't open it yet then.
it's up to you.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
It's too long ago.
Yeah. Yeah. So you keep on going, and eventually you make your way to like the inner city, and just like more hustle bustle shops selling like outside like
Meats.
it's stuff like that, like the the classic like guild hall where there's like shop like in the circle.
Okay.
And then like more like in the center of this entire, just like a lineup of some halflings, and like an auctioneer, and like a whole group around them, basically selling off these halflings. That's what you hear.
So, and I want to maybe like, do these halflings look like distressed?
Very.
How many of them
Okay.
are there?
There's only 3.
How many like potential enemies are there?
How many females?
There's 1 female halfling.
Perfect.
2 males.
Are we able to like approach and like talk to them?
Talk to the halflings?
Yeah.
No.
We're
you
kept
don't-
at a distance.
You're not kept at a distance, but you don't get the sense that like that would be appropriate.
Ah, I
From what
use
you're
messenger cantrip.
Okay.
into her brain, and I say, "Don't be alarmed, but we're looking for a female halfling, and I'm just wondering if it's you. Do you happen to have a brother by the name of Cade Bogsworth?"
And like this girl's like, who's like terrified already. She's like, just like crumpled out, like not looking up.
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
gonna be
tell,
like, yeah, I'm gonna say, "Hey, look, we've got a letter. If you are the right person, we've got a letter for you, and we're willing to rescue you. But I just need to make sure that it's you. So
is
just
she
give me
able
a
to-
couple of
she's
head
able to
nods."
answer you back.
Oh, is
correct?
she okay? I don't remember.
I think so. Let me look up message. I'm pretty sure she can answer you back in the
That'd be
same
awesome.
manner.
Okay, so now are there like? I'm assuming this is like some kind of like slave trade deal.
That's
going
what you
on.
get the sense.
All right, and so it's wood elves that are doing this.
Yes.
That are, okay. So I have an idea. So I guess to Glenellis.
They can reply in a whisper, and only I can
That
hear.
only you can hear.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
What
I'll
do you
tell
think?
her that. I'll say, "Look,
Yeah,
just
okay.
whisper your answer to me, and I'll be able to hear you." I'm using
Okay.
magic, obviously, to talk to you.
Yeah,
right now.
she would get this one.
So
would say so.
Glenellis,
Yes.
I think that what we should try to do is I think maybe illusion or whatever. Use your thing where you can make one of us look different, and maybe try to make Morthos look like the wood elf, like look like he's kind of like in charge. You know what I mean? Like these guys' his boss or something like that.
Okay,
And maybe-
look, there's lots of ways we can get her out of the situation. Let's just make sure it's the right elf before we go start stirring trouble, okay?
Oh yeah, because we're looking for the one.
Look, I ain't
female
trying. Look,
halfling.
I'm not all for slavery. I'm actually very personally against it, but I'm not trying to stop these
So-
people from, exercising their free rights. I'm a libertarian.
Morthos is knowing that Glenellis is like respected or viewed like more in higher regard by the Wood Elves. Morthos is letting Glenellis do all of the talking
Okay.
and very much just keeping her eyes. So I don't know. I'd almost want to roll a perception check, but maybe now is not the time. Basically, I'm trying to be very perceptive of what's happening. I'm looking at guards. I'm looking at who's armed. I'm expecting that we're gonna have to fight our way out of this because I know we have no money.
Okay, so you're looking around, and to you don't get the sense that these are like heavily guarded halflings. There's like maybe one guard standing around, like keeping watch on the whole like city square, village square. But like to you get the sense that like this is not something that anyone would try to stop, or anything like
Okay.
that. But let's keep going. So you messaged the one female halfling, and
Yep.
she is clearly like distressed, but like you could tell she understood you. And in your head you hear a little whisper, and it says, "I'm no Bogsworth, but I think I know the one you're talking about."
Okay, are you willing to help us find her? And also, like, are you on the slave block here? Like, what's going on? We're new in town. We're not really understanding the situation here.
Who are you? How come I can hear you? How come I can?
I'm an
What do you mean?
all-powerful wizard. That's all you need to know. But yes, we can probably get you out of the situation if you're willing to help us.
You can help me? How can you help me? I mean,
Well, tell me
You
your
buy me-
situation. You seem like you're in distress, so we may be able to help you with that.
of course I'm in distress.
There's
I'm
an issue
being
here.
Sold off. We're all being sold. They turned on us.
How much are you worth? Do you know?
Well, they haven't started my auction yet.
So are you willing
I
to help
don't-
us or not? That's really all.
I
I'm
don't
asking.
hear any.
Of course.
I don't hear any of this. Right? This is just.
Yeah, just-
Yeah, it's just. I'll fill you guys in a second.
Of course I'm willing to help, but can you please get me out of this? Can you get my friends out of this situation? We just want to go home. We didn't come here for this.
All three of you? I don't know if we can get all three of you out. That's kind
What'd
of a
I
big
miss?
ask. But we can probably get you out if you're willing.
Well, if you can't get us all, then just my friends, please. I'll be fine, but
All right, let me talk to my friends. 1 second. Beep, boop, boop, beep, beep. It's like magic dial up. All right,
Hello?
here's. I'm like, come here, guys. Like, so we are all like whispering to Morthos and Deneric, like
Yeah.
Deneric, sorry.
And there's like loud yelling, like clearly like people bidding on.
Yeah. Okay, here's the situation. This girl knows where the halfling is we're looking for, but her and her friends, she wants us to rescue them in exchange for telling us where this girl is. What do you guys think? Should we do it, or should we just wait till she gets bought off and then ask her master? Maybe we could work with her master to get some information out of her.
I mean,
there's a couple of ways we can go about this.
Yeah, I'm up for whatever. It does not appear that there's a lot of firepower around here, but I'm sure plenty would rush in if things got nasty.
I think what we can do is let her be bought, and then we can stealth. You know what I mean? Like kind of like follow him out of whoever buys her out of here, and I get the little shocking graphs going on my hand. I could tase him and knock him out, and we just take her.
Well, I'm just a little worried that if we just let her get bought, that she won't help us then.
So then what's so?
So I'm thinking maybe we try to spring him. So here's my thought.
There's a lot of people in here.
Really awesome illusion, and we sneak them out the back, and then it looks like they're not gone, but they are gone.
Were we able to see like, have we seen anyone be bought?
You haven't yet?
No? Okay. So we don't know like, oh, they take the money right away, or they go to like a back room and...
Yeah, and this is all out in the open. It's in like the square of the village.
Gotcha.
It's all outside.
Gotcha. Well, what are you thinking? Illusion-wise, what are you thinking?
I'm looking at my spells.
It'd be cool if you're able to do like a, I don't know, like something that could cause a panic.
Okay. Yeah,
like,
what do you think? What do you got in mind?
What if you prestidigitate, like, make it look like one of these buildings are on fire or something like that?
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
And it causes enough of a panic where you wait till Morthos and I can get close to the halflings, and then we give you a signal. You prestidigitate a giant fire to distract. While everyone's distracted and looking at it, we grab the halflings.
I don't know if I can do anything that big with prestidigitation.
Probably not.
Yeah, it says minor trick. But I could do minor
what about
illusion.
Something super bright?
What about actually setting the house on
minor
fire?
illusion is 30 feet. Yeah, that we could do. No, minor illusion is 30 feet by 5 feet, so I guess I could do a pretty huge thing of flame bursting out for a while. What do you think, Zach?
You can do it. Yeah, you can try that.
Okay. I mean, that would make the whole building... Like, maybe we do sort of, like, look like a big explosion.
You said 5 feet by 30 feet?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, that's a pretty...
That's pretty huge, right?
Yeah.
Off of one of the buildings?
I'd be pretty scared if I saw that, like,
yeah.
person out of the house.
Morthos, what do you think? You down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before you go, I've got an even better idea, maybe. I can turn one of you guys invisible. Actually, I could turn both of you invisible if we think it's worth it.
Guys, I'm sorry. I got to step away for a minute and try to put the baby down.
Cool, go for it. Yeah, we're good.
Can you turn the halflings invisible?
It's only by touch, so probably not.
Okay.
I don't think you could turn all three each. All right, I think you can only do one. Pretty sure. Am I wrong with that?
Doesn't say that.
Because then when we're walking
it says
away,
until the spell ends, which it lasts for an hour.
What's the spell?
Invisibility. It says the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So yeah, I think I can use as many as I want. It uses a spell slot, so
yes, correct.
It's not like
you
it's
can
free.
Use your spell slots. Yeah. But you do have to touch them.
Yes, I have to touch them. So I couldn't do them.
Wait.
So I could
What
do
about
you
this?
two. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Or how about this? What if I'm the distraction?
Okay.
I cause enough of a distraction for you to
Make them
get
invisible.
to where you can actually touch them, make them invisible, take them out, and then literally just look at you guys are just walking away. So like
That's true. Well, we
What
could
if
be
you
running
mean-
away. Well, what kind of distraction are you thinking, bro?
I have my flying armor. So they just literally stand in the middle,
I'm liking it.
fly up in the air, They
What
hate
if-
humans. They think that I'm some evil freaking monster.
Wait,
So
do
I
you know?
fly in
Do
the
you know
air.
prestidigitation? Like, are you able to have that cantrip?
I don't have it, but I have actual fire, and I'm
Wait,
not going to set the
who
building on
where's
fire.
Isley?
She so you didn't ask, but she stayed back in the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Dang it!
Isley knows it. She could have helped us. The one time we need
Can you
her.
messenger? Can you messenger Isley and tell
No,
her
I
to
have to be able to see him.
tell her to get over here real quick?
She couldn't. She's human.
Okay,
No.
plan B. I could get in position to turn them invisible, and I could also do the distraction with the fire thing. I could do both.
Okay.
But you guys will probably need to cover me because it's a lot of magic, and it's going to take a lot of concentration.
All right. Well, since
Cover you
Morthos is gone,
in the sense of like.
In case anything goes wrong. That's all
Gotcha.
I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. Since Morthos is gone, you guys can chat about that, and let's go back to the hunt.
sounds good.
Alcune, you've just seen the two giant magical elk, and I didn't say magical, glowing elk, and you've come back to.
Well, now we know they're
the
magical.
goop.
Spoiler.
So you tell them what you've seen. They're still all like cutting up this deer. Like to them, this is all they needed. They're gonna sleep the night. Like you get that sense, but
Yeah, on my face is like, guys, there's no way we're not hunting these things. Like, this is the ultimate hunt. And if you're any kind of hunter, like, you're coming with me.
So I missed something. Alcune, you came back to us.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. I'm all about it. I just
because
totally
like
believe
I'm not really out here for the meat. Like, I've got plenty of meat.
so like the group can like kind of tell on your face that you've seen, like pretty big. They're like, it's a bear? It's a big bear. What is it?
It's a giant magical elk of some kind.
Magic. What makes you say magical?
It's glowing and also giant,
Glowing elk.
how giant? How giant?
the size of an
The,
elephant.
the humans are like the same way. They're like, how big? Like, this will feed us for months.
Yeah, probably, and you'll probably get superpowers from it too.
So, and what else? What else you can tell?
It's
are,
a
like,
radioactive elk.
I just kind of like.
You can tell the wood elves are like more like looking at each other and like almost like speaking to each other, and they're like kind of confused. Like they believe what you're saying, but at the same time they're like not so eager to go hunt and kill this.
Okay.
Oh.
well,
But
How
they're
many
kind
are
of-
there?
Well,
There's
to be
two of
fair,
the
I've got
elves.
really awesome music in the background right now, so it's a good
it
time
must
for a
mean
hunt.
it's-
How many are there, Alcune?
There's two of them. I say we
Wanna
just pick
split 'em?
one. Focus fire. I mean,
Yeah.
they're big enough they could get aggressive, but in general,
I like that.
they're not aggressive creatures.
Let's get it.
So you're gonna move up, like closer.
Yep.
Assuming-
Are they? Who is coming with us?
So
I
they're
am.
all gonna come.
Okay,
you
you know what?
definitely get the sense that the wood elves are not super enthused about coming with you. The humans are like all about it. They're like you, Borm. They're like, this is
Wait.
food. This is a good hunt. Let's
Wait, is there a reason you guys don't want to come? Do you know what this thing is? Is there something we should know?
So one of them looks at you and they like he says, in our culture, if this is what we think it is, this is a once in a lifetime thing. Giant elk. These are rare creatures. We don't kill these creatures. These are beautiful creatures, and they're very important in our culture.
Okay. So
All
they're
right.
like some kind of sacred thing to them?
Exactly.
Does one ride said creatures?
We don't. We believe that these creatures mark the
They what?
we believe these creatures mark the existence of a new king or a new god. Like this is. We're supposed to let them live.
All right. Well, listen. Let me communicate with them a little bit and try to get a sense of
Sure.
what's going on.
And at the same time, the humans are like, "Oh, it's God! It's
You're cutting out
You're
again.
still cutting in and out, bro.
dang it."
Are they
This is the
same?
first time it
It's
happened.
crap. It's the crap
Yeah,
headphones.
It's been okay for
The
the most.
cat
like-
headphones?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Whatever. I'll get a new thing. Rex. What else did you miss?
The humans were about to say something stupid.
So the humans are like, they hear the wood elves saying this. we have to go kill it. This will feed us for months. And they're like so excited.
So as they're like saying that, I'm like, I shoot them just like the coldest, like, you will not attack this thing. Like stop them in their tracks, like cold look, like,
okay,
you will let me do this my way. This is my hunt.
Okay, they're not interested. They are moving forward. They're moving forward to go hunt this thing.
All right, I'm gonna tell them, friends. As I'm sure you're aware,
you're gonna pass for Adrian right now, aren't you? Is that what you're doing?
Is that you, my friend? Is that you, friend?
Comrades, fellow huntsmen. I'm sure you would not be about to violate one of the primary rules of the hunt. That once a man has marked his prey, or a creature has marked its prey, you would not rob him of that hunt.
They look at each other and they just start laughing. They say, "Rob of a hunt. We're in this together. This is for food." And they just start. They continue moving on.
All right, I'm looking at the. I'm actually in Primordial. I'm gonna say to the 3 others that understand Primordial, including Borum. All right, guys. If we don't want to kill these things, we're gonna have to like bind these guys or take them out or something. What are you guys thinking?
I'm all about that. I got your back. I'll take one.
The Wood Elves are like, they're reserved. Like they don't want to do that. Been hunting with for a long time, but to them, like hunting this sacred elk.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta make your bed here for a minute and lie in it. So you gotta make a choice. I suppose you could go back to town and just leave us to figure it out.
And they don't want to do that either. Like they brush you guys out here. But they say, if you can't convince them to stop, then we won't let them kill these animals. So as you're saying that, the other 2 humans have moved close enough now to where they can kind of like knock their arrows and start taking shots.
All right, so as we're up there, I'm gonna run out of cover towards the elk, and so I don't know how this is gonna work, but I have basically like a communicate with animals ability.
Mm-hmm.
You have innate ability to communicate with beasts. They recognize you as a kindred spirit. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas. You can read their basic mood and intent, emotional state, whether it's affected by magic of any sort, if it's short-term needs, actions you can take, if any, to persuade it not to attack. So I'm gonna jump out of the woods and just basically spoil the surprise attack coming from these humans.
Okay.
And try to communicate to these elk that they're about to be shot at, and that they need to get clear. And like I'm there to help them is what I'm trying to communicate.
Okay, Alcoon, real quick. Like we did establish that we're not attacking them.
Correct.
Okay, good. I thought so. Just making sure. Got it.
Cool. So yeah, you can do that. Is there? I'm looking for the different checks.
I also have an animal handling, but I don't know.
No, this wouldn't be animal handling. No, this wouldn't be animal handling so much. That's more like
Yeah.
what Borum does when he tries to ride the animals. Okay, yeah. So
Borum becomes Borum.
So I'll say you can start to do that, and you can like jump out. The humans are going to notice you doing this.
Sure.
They are so intent on like taking these things down that they're going to fire their shots.
I was imagining they would get shots in, just maybe not surprise shots.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't be surprise shots.
Sure.
I don't think they would have been anyway, because these humans were like more like just trying to take anything they could. They're gonna roll for 2 arrow shots.
Man, I was a little excited to fight these things, but
I know, me too. But then they were all sacred, and
yeah.
I'm a nature lover at heart.
So the first
I'm
human,
not, but I respect that.
So they were each aiming at an individual elk. The first one takes a shot and misses. The elk looks up, but the other one takes it and gets a beautiful hit right into the side of this thing. And they both like almost feeling like the same pain. The other one and the one that got hit look like towards the direction that it got hit in, and just kind of like almost stand their ground and like one from the other and just look at you guys, clearly not not excited.
Amen.
So I'm
Am
gonna
I
try
over?
to go ahead, Borum.
No. Go ahead. You're there.
Trying to
I think I'm
communicate-
behind.
I'm trying to communicate to them that the two humans that we're shooting at them are a threat, that the rest of us are not, and that we're trying to help them. That's what I'm trying to get across. And
Okay.
Yeah.
So they get the sense that you're all threats. Basically, what does that allow you to speak with? Like, what kind of beast? What does it say?
Yeah. So it doesn't specify. So any let's see here. Can't use the ability against a creature you've attacked in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't really say. It says any kind of beast. So like a natural creature is what I'm getting the sense of, because it talks about yeah. And it's not speaking, so I can't like have conversations, but through sounds and gestures, simple ideas.
Gotcha.
So to me, it's like, hey, they're enemies. We are not.
Gotcha,
We're here to help you.
Okay,
It's very simple.
It believes you. It is extremely pissed at these humans. These elk are going to charge the humans one after the other, and they're just going to run up to them basically, and the two wood elves are like clearly distressed. They don't know what to do. These are like their two best friends that they've like run up with.
Sorry, boys.
And they almost want to like go and try and help them, but they clearly can't kill these creatures. So they just don't know what to do.
Borum, you have any thoughts? You want to take any actions?
Tell
I'm
me again.
inclined to let it play out personally.
He said that. Okay, how are they looking? Like you said, they got a really good hit on one guy, and the other one felt its pain.
Yeah, almost like the other one felt his pain, but to you they look completely normal. They don't look like
They don't look super hurt, is what I'm wondering.
Not
It's
at
like
all. Not at all.
okay, then I feel like I almost feel like these are like deer gods. I don't want to let this. I do want to kind of see how this rolls out.
You don't want to ride them?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Maybe they want to. Maybe they'll let you ride them.
Maybe they'll let. Yeah, if Alcoon's being buddy. So we'll see what happens.
I'm saying, man.
I want to let him attack him, but I'm watching from the tree line. I guess if there's a tree line.
It's not so much a tree line. Like it's all forest.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the other group. Mortha's back.
Morthos, we got to tell you the plan.
I don't even know the plans. Let's see.
Well, that's
You
probably a
muted
good
Bill.
thing then.
Okay, good.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. I just remember saying I like it. Let's do it. But we talked about a couple different ones. So
Okay,
which one
so
does
I am
land
going
on?
to cause a distraction, or you are going to cause. We didn't land on that. One of us is going to cause
Yeah.
a distraction. Either I'm going to do fake flames, or you're going to use your boots and I guess put on an exhibition. You didn't really say how that.
Yeah, I was gonna like fly. I was gonna like. Are we in a building? Like, is there a roof
Pole
over
dancing?
us? Or
No, not at all.
Okay,
You're out in
yeah.
the open.
I was gonna fly up in the air and just start shooting fireballs like
Okay.
straight up.
Exhibition.
Not obviously not to hurt anything, but to clearly make people look and be like, "What the heck is this guy doing?" You know.
And then what are we doing at that point?
And then I'm going to sneak around the back side of where the auction is. I'm going to turn all the three halflings invisible, and then us two and
Gotcha.
three invisible halflings, we skedaddle out of here. It
We
lasts
will
for
be
an hour or
invisible?
so. They
We,
will be
the three
invisible.
of-
We will not be. They will be.
Okay.
So you guys will just look like two normal people just walking out.
Exactly.
We should not. Oh yeah. How did you even get in?
He persuaded them,
Yeah.
like the guards.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. That sounds good to me. So we should not be. Hopefully, like we will not be considered suspicious.
Correct.
We're just making noise and then we're gonna leave.
But I mean, the guards.
he's gonna
know
put on an
that you
exhibition.
came with me. And I guess that's the thing is like, what happens to me after?
Well, you can meet up with us. The spell lasts for an hour, so we got plenty of time.
All right, where am I going to meet? Well, let's meet at the tavern. Because we said we would meet them at the tavern at.
So we're gonna
You know,
meet
like
at the
that
tavern. With
I don't
the
think we can
halflings?
meet at the tavern with stolen slave property, guys. We got to meet somewhere like
Yeah.
farther outside of town. I'm just saying.
I
We're
guess that's
basically stealing these people
Yeah.
for nothing. So
All right, so we need to nail that before we.
Yeah,
do
just
this.
like let's nail this down, and I can tell the girl what's going on, and then we
Yeah.
can make it happen.
I'm trying to remember. We didn't really make any friends before we got here. Egbert doesn't like me. No one likes me here. Boren was starting to like me, but now he's hunting. So my only friend is now gone.
Borm, your friend, feels like a stretch. Just throwing that out there.
We're making progress.
We made progress.
That whole kneeling thing definitely hurt you.
Yeah, that's
Such
That's
a pack
okay.
of few pegs, yeah.
Okay, so maybe we do the. Maybe
Well, how
we
loud
don't
can
do
you
me
shout?
flying in- maybe we don't do me flying in the air. Maybe we go to you setting the building on fire.
How about we try
big
you
fire.
flying in the air, and if it's not effective, I can always do the fire thing.
I know, but what I'm saying is, if I'm not flying in the air, then no one is going to be like looking for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure,
Like
yeah.
if you do the thing, then I can just walk out with you guys. And
I'm just saying it's all in presentation, so if you present it as I would like to show you all something really incredible right now, and you do a good job and everybody looks, we're
True.
golden.
You know what? You're right.
You see
You're
what
right.
I'm saying?
Okay, I'm gonna. So
You're going to
my
have to roll
shield-
for that junk or whatever.
My shield
Yeah, I'm
has a bit of a curve to it. It's like, is it concave? Is that the word? I'm looking
Triangular?
for? Where's my inventory?
For
Equipment. Boom.
what was the wrestler that always did that back in the day?
Stone Cold.
That's right.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do.
I'm so
gonna-
disappointed in myself. Like that.
I have a. So this
I
is what I'm
definitely
gonna do.
didn't know,
I'm gonna
so.
take my backpack. I have a backpack for some reason. I didn't even know I had one.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna take it, put it on the ground, open it up like I'm like busking in the subway, kind of
Yeah.
deal. And that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna make it look like a performance.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to get money.
Does he need to roll like a performance check or something?
Yes, he does.
Is that the plan we're going for?
Look,
And
look
then-
we got a backup, so if
Yeah,
it
and then the
fails, it's not.
backup is-
Yeah.
Okay, and then the backup is you're gonna illusion the place on fire.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so let me
Performance.
get the plan straight. You're gonna put dinner.
Yes, I'm gonna fly in the air, shoot fireballs straight up.
Oh, you were gonna do that. Okay.
Yes, to basically get everyone to be like looking at me while Glen Ellis makes the halflings invisible, and then him and Morthos take them and leave. And then once I come back down, I'm just gonna go and meet them. Like we're gonna just
Okay,
walk
Sounds
out here.
good.
Okay. Before we do it, I'm gonna message.
Anyone have an inspiration they want to give me?
That's up
Just
to you,
in
man. Do you have one?
No. Zach.
Did they carry over from past sessions?
You're not in your costume tonight, but
Yeah.
Dang it. All right, Jake. What the heck's going on?
I
with
know,
your,
it was-
Yeah, man.
What?
Looks real weird. Your video.
Just to be clear, we are not acting suspicious because the whole idea is you're putting on a show. This is all we're all under the radar, so we shouldn't be
Yep.
acting
And you guys are just walking away.
freaking
basically.
weirdos. Exactly.
Yeah.
Zach, I guess I should ask if we're able to like get close enough to them, or is it going to depend on whether he does a good job or not?
yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna depend on that.
but we can get close enough to know whether it's going to work or not.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool. So I'm going to messenger. I don't know
Okay.
why I keep calling it that. Message.
Message. Yeah.
I should have asked her name. I'm going to message the halfling. I guess I don't need to know her name. That's how I am.
Sure.
And say,
We'll
hey,
use that-
okay, so here's the plan. My friend over here is going to try to put on a show and distract everyone. If it works, I'm going to turn all three of you invisible, and you just need to follow myself and my lady friend here out of town. That's my wife, different lady friend. Out of the fort, and the invisibility will last for an hour, so you can just follow us till we're out of town safely, and then just give us the information that we need, and you can be on your way. If his thing does not work, I'm going to make this building over here appear to look like it explodes. However, that doesn't last very long, so this is going to have to go quick. Either way, I need to touch each of you, turn you all invisible. Y'all game for that?
She says, of course, anything you can do to get me out of this.
All right. I'm going to then message the next one down in the line.
Okay. Is message a cantrip? Cantrip?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay. Awesome.
So basically, I'm just gonna tell them all. Yeah, you gave it to me. Yeah. I'm gonna tell them all the plan. Like, hey, your friend's in on it.
It's Mulder all over again.
Mulder all over. Okay.
It really is, isn't it?
All right, you guys gonna start this plan?
Here we go.
Okay, so we, Morthos and I, are in position.
All right, you ready to run up?
I'm rolling.
Performance check.
I guess I'm gonna do it regardless. It's just a matter of whether or not
How effective it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Determine how good this.
how good they're distracted. Basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, the question is, would they be more or less distracted if you don't do a good job? What would be more distracted?
16.
Whoa, that's good.
Yeah. So immediately your metal feathers start like fluttering, and you just like slowly raise into the air, and then as soon as you get like 10 feet above the air, you
Well,
just,
while I'm going up, I'm saying, "You raise me up."
okay. So immediately you catch the attention of pretty much everyone around. They're all just look up to you. 2 guards.
Jeff, do it! Jeff, do it! Jeff, do it! Jeff, do it! Jeff, do it!
We can never show him these streams ever.
I don't even know how that came about. Immediately, 2 guards are gonna shoot crossbows at you. You're a human flying, shooting firebolts into the air.
Into the air, yeah.
They don't like you already.
Okay, but everybody's distracted, right?
And the other one also misses.
But everyone's distracted, right? Just making sure.
Distracted.
Okay, so am I able to
now they
pull
have
off?
the guards looking up.
Yeah.
So you run up to the halflings.
Yep.
And just touch each
I have
one.
to touch each one.
Yep.
Okay, I'm casting my
touch each one?
spells. Yep. So now they're all invisible, and I'll just
They're all
whisper to them, like, "Follow us."
Okay.
So Mortho,
Am I close to the elves that shot at Denrick?
You're all within like a 30-foot radius. But
right.
I don't even. Go ahead.
I kind of want to try and I just want to be like hold your fire, I'll take care of this moron. And then I like it. And then I look over at Denrick and I say, Denrick, you're scaring them, you dingus. Get down here. Let's go. And I say, if I pull him out of here, if we leave Inner Village, will you stop shooting at him? We'll just get out of here.
They just look at you and they say, you know this fool? And
yes,
they're like knocking another arrow into the crossbow. And
yes, he means no harm. He just
he means no harm. He's shooting firebolts at us.
He's just trying to impress you. He's got low self-esteem.
I'm a performer.
Performer? You're gonna light the whole village on fire.
No, they're going up in the air. Like, it's not.
They come back down eventually.
No, they dissipate. Ozone.
Okay.
That's a conspiracy theory.
Let's debate the physics of fireball spells.
If I get this dingbat out of your hair, will you just not shoot at us? We will leave right now. I promise you.
Right now
We'll leave.
Right now.
Denrick,
All right.
get down.
I come down, but just for the fun of it, I still stay like
If
about.
he shoots one more.
Oh, we just lost you.
Oh, I lost you.
It's okay.
If he shoots one more firebolt, he's getting a crossbow to the chest.
If he shoots one more firebolt, I'll kill him myself and save you the work.
I come down. I come down, and I'm not shooting spells, but I'm staying like a foot off the ground. Just
That's perfect. That's perfect because I'm going to grab you. I'm going to grab you by like the scruff of your collar and just drag you, but your feet are off the ground, so it's actually pretty easy.
Perfect.
And I whisper, play along. Because clearly, obviously you did a perfect job at what you were supposed to do. It's just all the theatrics of.
I'm like, okay, sorry. I grab my bag, immediately look to see if anyone actually tipped me or not. Did anyone
And they did not.
Nobody gave you.
That was a pretty good roll, though.
In fact, you notice that some of the gold was missing.
Well, that
How
wasn't
much,
in my
though? How
backpack,
much?
Though. That was in my
10 gold pieces.
That wasn't my backpack though. That was in my my pocket.
Forget it.
I always keep
stuff was ruffled around though. They were looking for all right, it's getting late. Let's end here. But we will say that we'll end with the 3 half-elves. Halflings are invisible in your care, and you were all exiting the inner village.
Sweet.
For the other group, the 2 elks are not happy with the humans. They're charging at the humans. They've charged at them, and you're not sure what's going to happen next with that.
Spot on.
And
Nice.
All right, we like it.
that.
Do we get any XP, or are we going to save that for next time?
Let's do XP
Okay.
just for having fun.
That was a good
How
one.
about that XP?
You all get 300 XP.
Ooh, yeah. How much was it before?
You are generous.
150.
30, 50 should have been the total.
You should have been at 3050, so you should now be at 3,350 XP.
All of us? What?
Wait,
I
what?
think I'm lower than
You're a little behind.
No, you
What?
caught up because you all were made level 4 at the same time. So
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, we're
That's
at.
correct.
We should be at 3,800.
No.
no, they were you were at
3350.
3050 before 3050. Now you just got another 300.
Not you put 3,500 when you should have put 3050
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, that's what happened. Because remember, you went back to level 1 and they changed it. You should have put 3050 instead of 3500.
And we're adding
Okay.
what now? 300?
So,
Okay, so you should all be at 3,350 XP.
Correct.
Yep.
Whatever you got to add to get there, I don't know.
30,
That's what I'm at.
300.
Great.
That's what I should be at. Right
Correct.
there.
Yes.
Okay, apply
Yep.
changes. Oh my gosh, that's so much less than what I had.
What?
This is good. That's
That's math. You take numbers away.
Jeez.
All right, I'm going to bed because it's past.
All right.
night, y'all.
That's why I'm in Bible
See
college,
ya.
not math college.
Night, dudes.
Hey,
Night, guys.
See you, Brandon.
I say fantastic teamwork.